Day 84 of our journey, first quarter 2024. Hey, my friends, we are going to be recording a video later today for my team, documenting how useful this resource called pricelabs.com is. And what pricelabs.com is, my friends, is it's a software. It's almost like an AI. And it will allow you to automatically adjust your Airbnb rates based on historical data from the last 3 years. And what's dope about it is it pulls its data from VRBO, as well as Booking.com, as well as Airbnb. Now, what's interesting is this, it's not only looking at the historicals, it also will tell you where when you have a holiday, like a mom's day or like a graduation, it will automatically not just give you the information, but it'll go in and adjust your rates for you. Now, this is it's not for free. I mean, I'm paying for the data. It's $20 per listings. And as you guys know, the way my team has done it is we've had an A, a B, and a C listing for the same room. So, that's like $60 per room per month. So, we've done some adjustments, and one of the things that we're doing now is that we are going to go ahead and turn off the B and the C listing for the high season, because typically the C listing was the listing that we use for our midterm rentals. That's for our traveling nurses that needed a space for 60 days or more. And then our B listing was somebody who needed a space for a week or more. But we're in our high season. And so, as I've taught on many training videos, during your high season, you want to embrace this mindset. The shorter the stay, the more their pay. And the high season for us, typically, guys, is where we've been able to recover, because we've given tremendously good rates, cost-effective rates during the low season. It brings to my mind, there's one gentleman that's working for the phone company. He recently moved from one of my spots because his he had been rocking with us for almost 4 months. And when the announcement, we do everything through text messages, that we were going to be discontinuing our seasonal rates and adjusting our rates to reflect the spring. He said, "Oh my God, that's a 50% increase. I can't pay that." And I just thought about it. I was like, man, I guess he doesn't recognize that for the last 4 months, we've been giving him a 50% break, just because we've been valuing the occupancy over, the what word am I looking for? We've been valuing the occupancy over getting the top rate possible. So, and so that particular guest, left my place. But so the interesting thing is, I hadn't thought about talking about this, but the whole Price Lab tutorial was brought about by the fact that I am very upset with Airbnb and their software called Smart Pricing. Smart Pricing is supposed to basically do the same thing, where you go in and you set the minimum value that you want your place to sell for and the high that you want your place to sell for. And then they go in and they look at the historical data, and depends on the historical, your rate can fluctuate, which sounds like a good idea. I mean, such a good idea. I'm actually paying this outside vendor to do it. But what Airbnb doesn't tell you is the moment that you try to incentivize your guests, maybe you're going to give them a a 10% discount for a month stay, or a I don't know, like a 3% discount for a week stay, then your rules, your minimums, all go away. So, and the biggest, and the way I became intimately aware of this is the gentleman that was getting a room for basically, y'all, normally my rooms are about $40 a night. He's been getting a room for $20 a night. And he left one of my places, went to a second place. I had smart pricing on, y'all, and my $33 room was sold to him for $17 based on smart pricing. I called Airbnb and asked, well, why is this happening? My lowest rate should be $30. He said, oh, because you had a week discount. I said, I'm a math teacher. Those numbers don't make sense. Even if I gave him a 7% discount, the most he would get the room for would be $25. They couldn't explain it, y'all. So as a result, we turn off smart pricing. So my message is, this is not all peaches and cream. We've made money in Airbnb and we've lost money. You just got to keep going. You got to keep learning, keep growing, keep being a blessing so you can bless other people. Bye-bye.